So, dude, today we're going to be taking a look at the new operator gadgets and guns that are coming in Rainbow Six Siege Shifting Tides. I've seen bits and pieces of the content for these operators like on Twitter, but I haven't actually sat down and watched the official video from Ubisoft. So we're going to watch this, and I will live react to it because we are now a reactor gaming channel. Okay, here we go.
Operation Shifting Tides is rolling into Rainbow Six Siege with a bang.
Stop it for me!
The bang in question
That's a
is
really
the
high
sound
power
of the
zoom
first
scope, isn't
bolt
it?
action sniper rifle to be deployed by
Ooh,
Team
that's
Rainbow.
an injury to the chest right
It belongs to
there.
an attacker named Kali, and it comes with an explosive underbarrel gadget that lets her use it for more than just punching holes in
What'd she just do
walls
there?
and operators. On
Interesting.
the other side of the action, you might notice strange things happening to your grenades. As a defender named Wamai,
I'll pause it if
deploys
I
a new
find something
gadget
interesting to
with
talk about.
magnetic appeal. Let's show you how these things work.
Oh,
and take a
shit,
look
wait.
at the
Oh, dude. That's an AUG. He gets IQ's AUG on defense.
updated
Yo! He gets an AR on defense. That's really
Let's show you how
cool.
these things work, and take a look at the updated attractions on the newly reworked
Yep, theme
park
park.
map coming with Operation Shifting Tides.
That's really cool.
There's no escaping that sound when Kali is in the round. As the
Dang,
head
she's
of
a
an
cutie.
Indian private military company, this medium-speed, medium-armor
Wait, what?
company, as the head of an Indian private military company, this medium-speed, medium-armor
Okay.
attacker ordered herself up a custom CSRX 300 rifle, and it has a
Whatever
bite
that's supposed to
match
be.
its bark. A headshot is an instant kill, naturally, but a hit to the torso is an instant down. One shot can penetrate through multiple breakable walls, or through multiple defenders, or a combination of both. It can obliterate wooden barricades
Mom, get
and
the camera!
unreinforced hatches, and it has a variable 5x and 12x scope.
Ooh!
This gun is powerful, but it isn't exactly subtle.
Ooh!
In addition to the unmistakable sound,
Okay, so it makes a lot of noise and it gives off a bullet trail to basically like tell people, hey, I'm over here.
clear visual
So-
trail that shows the defenders where the shot came
Yeah.
from. And any defender unlucky enough to be downed by it,
I still like this concept a
trail
lot
that
though.
shows the
I,
defenders
here's the
where the
one thing
shot
I do
came
like
from.
too.
and any
I like how when it fires, it doesn't like the screen doesn't just like fly up in your face. Like the cycling of the bolt should be enough to
visual
like
trail
keep
that
people
shows the
from
defenders where the
tracking
shot
their
came from.
targets.
And any defender unlucky enough to be downed by it will automatically spin to face the direction of the shot.
Oh, really?
To face the direction of the shot.
Okay, I don't know if I like that.
Will automatically spin
That part there, I think that's a little contrived. Not from like a realism standpoint, because I don't care
face
about
the
that. But I'm
direction of the
talking
shot.
more specifically like a mechanic. I don't know if that's. There's a big white trail that already says like where she is. If you need that
giving them
too,
a bit
I
more
don't know
intel
if I
on
like
Kali's position. But as they say, knowing is only half the battle. The other half
that. I do like that she's a one shot down. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with Rook armor and 3 armors.
is not getting shot by Kali.
Maybe a Rook armor can tank it.
Strong as it is, the
A three
CSRX
armored,
300
Rook
can't
armored
penetrate
operator can
reinforced
tank it.
walls or hatches. But this is where Kali's gadget comes in. From her underbarrel launcher, she fires LV explosive lances. These projectiles burrow into breakable and reinforced surfaces. Then they explode on both.
So she can make sight lines from a long distance away. That's kind of what I thought Maverick was gonna be, and then Maverick just kind of turned out to be like another kind of hard breacher.
Sides. That line of bandit batteries protecting your reinforced walls, gone.
I like this a lot. I was considering whether or not they were gonna add a character like this to the game for a long time.
Helpful
Oh, but it destroys other shit too.
mute jammers, gone. If a lance hits a surface
Wait,
it can't
wait.
burrow through, it'll still dig in and explode. So say goodbye to your Maestro Evil Eyes, your
That's,
barbed
you know,
wire,
that's
and your
fine.
deployable shields. Kali's gadget lets her do
That's fine too. I don't have an
damage
issue
to
with that.
defender gadgets that is normally handled by frag grenades or Thatcher's EMP grenades, making her a powerful force for destroying enemy defense. Powerful force for destroying enemy
Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think that's a little overtuned.
Defenses and advancing her
that does so much. That's so powerful.
Enemy defenses and advancing
Where are the Thatcher mains at? What are Thatcher mains gonna do? What does he do? What does he contribute to the team?
Her team's push to the objective.
No, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that.
Breakable surfaces.
I love the idea of being able to like make holes. Like it'd be one thing if she can make a hole like in the bottom and then someone could shoot out the battery. Like that's a sequence of events, right? Like you have to earn your way to destroying the bandit box. I don't know if I like that. I would have to wait and play a couple games and see just for sure. This is my first reaction to it, but I don't
open Mira's black mirrors. So Kali's no substitute for a hard breacher. Her lances are vulnerable to being destroyed by Jaeger's ADS or grabbed.
Okay, that's the counter then. That's the counter.
We'll tell you about next. If you're quick, you can also destroy a lance before it explodes
I get it.
by damaging the tail end, not the tip that appears on the other side.
So it's going to require a little bit of counterplay. But still, like that's so strong.
The lance only does minimal damage to operators. Because when it comes to taking damage from Kali, you've got bigger concerns. That beefy bolt-action CSRX 300 and her two sidearm options.
So wordy. Just say bolt-action. Or just say sniper rifle.
The C75
why do they feel like they gotta... That's the one thing I always found kind of funny. Like, I get it for casters and stuff. Because they're probably asked to say the names of the gadgets. But it always comes off as so wordy when they're like, oh, Lion's gonna use his E1D drone. Just say like Lion Ping. Just say Lion Ping. Just say sniper rifle.
Now let's talk about Wamai and explain why your grenades and flashbangs are suddenly behaving oddly. This medium armor, medium speed Kenyan defender is employed by Kali's
Absolute
PMC,
Gigachad.
and she brought him along when she joined Team Rainbow. Wamai has
so he gets an MP5K.
Magnetic neutralizing electronic targeting system, aka the magnet.
Okay.
Magnet devices will stick to surfaces when thrown and act on any
Does it get
attacker
C4?
projectile that passes within their active radius and line of sight. It goes like this. First, the magnet stops the projectile, resets its detonation timer, and pulls it in. The projectile then detonates at the magnet's location, and the magnet itself explodes. One magnet can grab one projectile.
Cool.
Flashes will
so you can
flash,
be creative with the
frags
placement
will
of them.
Frag, but they'll do so at a time and place dictated by Wamai's gadget.
That can also be somewhat of a hindrance to your team if you don't use it correctly.
It's not just flashes, frags, and smokes. It's Ash's breaching rounds. It's Capitão's bolts, Ying's Candelas, Nomad's air jabs,
all projectiles,
and a whole cluster of Fuse's charges. If you're really dedicated.
And he gets 4 of them? Oh,
sheesh.
sheesh.
Sophia's concussions and impacts, and Gridlock's track stingers, which will still spike things up.
That's
so
very
use
strong.
the extra time from the detonation timer reset to shoot them first.
That's very strong.
The magnet can meddle with a lot of gadgets, but it won't mess with Hibana's X-Kairos pellets or Twitch's shock drone charges.
Okay, the shock drones I get, but the Hibana's?
But Wamai can go one step further. With some creative placement, he's not just relocating projectiles to a safe detonation spot. He's putting them in places to cause problems for the attackers.
Right.
Capitão.
So you're going to have to get creative with it and basically try to, like, put the grenade in the attacker's face.
Could end up roasting his teammates if he's not careful with his bolts.
That's really cool. I think this is going to be... I think this guy is definitely going to be a Pro League pick.
Capitão could
for
end
sure.
up roasting
Like,
his teammates if he's
there's
not
there's so
careful
many
with his
strats. Like, the thing about Pro League, I don't know if he's gonna. He might be one of those operators that people play in like
Sledge might want to think
lower
twice
elo,
about
and they're
dropping
like, oh,
grenades.
this guy sucks.
He smashed
He
him.
can't. I just play Jaeger. But it's like, this can counter so many. The thing about Pro League and to a lesser extent CL, CL is more about like fundamentals than Pro League when it comes to competitive siege play. But the thing that I really like here is that this can counter strats of other teams. Like, a lot of teams are going to be really reliant on placement and positioning, and this is really going to put a stick in that.
Shield becomes a little more dangerous with a magnet device stuck to the back.
See, this is the kind of operators I want. Like, this is synergy.
The devices
with other characters. This is what Siege should be about.
Spot them, and Wamai gains them gradually throughout the round, similar to Lesion and his goo mines.
Huh? Okay.
While Jaeger's ADS simply
neutralizes
incoming objects, Wamai takes a more creative approach by moving those objects around and sowing uncertainty among the attacking team. Uncertainty that he can capitalize on with his MP5K.
Does he get the ACOG on the AUG? He has to, because
Karatos 357 or P12 sidearms.
Does he not get the ACOG?
You've been watching these new operators.
I want to know if he gets an ACOG or not, because the way that if I remember correctly, the reason why we couldn't like mix and match attachments for guns, like we could give a gun to an attacker that had an ACOG, but in order to keep them from being OP, this came up with Nuck. Everybody was like, oh, you know, just give her an AR because she's on attack. And everybody was like, well, what if she gets an ACOG? She's going to be OP. Well, just get rid of the ACOG. Well, we can't do that because if we get rid of the ACOG for the gun on one op, like, that's why they added a different version of the M249 with gridlock with the magwell instead of the belt. And then when they gave it the scope, it applied to Capitao as well. So I think the way the game is configured, all of the guns have their own file, and they can't like mix and match them for different characters. So that would mean this guy has an ACOG, I think. If I understand that correctly, I would have to look it up.
Siege lineup to get thoroughly reworked for balance and better competition. First thing you'll notice is that the large train that used to bisect the second floor is gone, making for quicker navigation and more close quarters.
Oh, the train is gone?
Second floor get thoroughly reworked for balance and better competition. First thing you'll notice is that the large train that used to bisect the second floor is gone, making for quicker
That's a big change.
And more close quarters skirmishes.
This doesn't look like a big quarter map.
Has been transformed into a throne room and armory, complete with a dragon-guarded stairway. Elsewhere, a cheeky new walkway above another staircase creates interesting opportunities for defenders and attackers alike. While some new arcade cabinets provide extra cover at a crucial second floor window. And the first floor arcade entrance is completely blocked. The new theme park map will be free for all players when Operation Shifting Tides launches. The new operators, Kali and Wamai, will be available at launch for Year 4 pass holders and Uplay Plus subscribers. And a week later, all players will be able to unlock them with
Who has Uplay Plus,
R6 credits. For more on Rainbow Six Siege, subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I really like these new ops. I really like these new ops a lot. Like, the concept of them is very interesting. I'll be very excited to play them. I think I don't really know. I guess Wamai would be a more competitive op than Kali as it stands, but I'd have to wait and see. I think the thing with Wamai, the thing with Maya he is that he can really put a dent in certain strats concerning throwables and throw off the attacker's positioning. I think that's a big one. Kali, I like her a lot. I just don't know, like this. I don't know about this.
For destroying enemy defenses.
I don't know about that. I think that's a little bit overtuned. I think that role should like just stick to Thatcher, because like she gets to be a hard breach and do gadget denial, like with one click. Like there's counters to it, but it's still a gray area for me. But we'll see. We'll see. Theme park. I was never really a big fan of theme park. Removing the train seems like a really big change to the map. I'd have to actually play the map and see how it is before I came to any conclusions about it. But overall, I guess I'm excited for the most part about these operators. This counts as a new gun. Technically, it's a new gun, right? So yeah. Thanks, Ubisoft. Curious to see if the Kenyan guy gets the ACOG with the AUG on defense. If he does, I can see myself playing him a lot. But that's pretty much it. So I'll do a stream for this when the test server comes out, and I encourage you all to follow me on Twitter to get updates on that, and I will see you all then. So thanks for watching.